Hello friends, let me tell you a story how I almost purchased a baby elephant. Some of you who knows me as an old man gardening in Hawaii might be surprised that first I was a young man, young immigrant living in a outside part of New York City called Brooklyn, barely speaking English. And in Manhattan, which is a different island than I live on now, there was a newspaper called Village Voice newspaper, a weekly newspaper. And I noticed that there were advertisements for apartment painting. So me and Olga kind of composed variation on such a advertisement, and that's how I became an apartment painter. I put an ad to the Village Voice, and the telephones started to ring, and I would lift the phone and say hello because I knew how to say hello in English. And then whatever they said on the other side, I would say, without understanding what they're saying, I would say, "Where do you live?" And whatever they were saying, I would say, "Uh-huh," and repeat. And Olga was next to me looking on a large map, subway stations in Manhattan, and looking frantically for those streets and writing down the number of a house. And then I would say, "When can I come?" And whatever they said, I would try to arrive there, and that's how I got my first apartment painting job. I was painting and painting for 1 week. On the end of the week, I got paid and very tired. I was driving to Brooklyn in subway, and I was so tired that I fell to sleep and didn't woke up to get out at the correct station. Just when the finally subway stopped at the Coney Island on the beach on the last station and didn't move for a long time, I stood up, found out from a schedule that I have 2 hours till the next subway can get me back home, and start walking around sightseeing. And there was this place that you could enter full of animals. And I went in, I was looking at the animals, and behind a wooden boards was looking at me with a big eyes, all wrinkled, a baby elephant. So cute. Even though it was very baby, it was very big. And next to it was a sign, $400. And that's exactly what I had in my pocket. $400 for 1 week painting one apartment. I had a $400 and a subway tokens, which were like a coins with a special holes inside that I purchased before for a ride. And I thought, wow, This baby wants me. I can buy. I have a $400 in a pocket. And then I thought, but how am I gonna bring this baby elephant home? It wouldn't fit into the subway wagon. And then I thought, well, no problem. We'll just walk home. It'll take us a few hours, but it'll be nice walking home through the streets of Brooklyn with a baby elephant. And then I thought, but what would the baby elephant eat? What would I feed him? And then I thought, no problem. It has this, I don't know how to say it in English, this long thing on the face with which it can kind of grab food and bring into its mouth. And so it can eat the leaves from the trees along the street. Great, so should I? And then I thought, but would the floor, we were living on a third floor, would the floor hold baby elephant? And then I thought, maybe not, but I can have a string, have a leash and tie the elephant to sleep on the street, tied to a tree next to the house. And then I thought, but there is no tree in front of our house or nearby neighbor's house. And then I decided not to buy a baby elephant. And that is how, when I was a young man, I almost bought a baby elephant. And that's the end of my story. I think it's a great story. I think it's a story worth a Nobel Prize for Literature. Would you nominate me? Or at least give me thumbs up? And if you didn't sign up for my channel, would you? Goodbye, friends. Bye-bye.